Hello there, this is Earl Bryant coming at you from the New York City suburbs of Long Island, and it is time once again for Pearls from Earl, where it is my mission to educate, edify, and encourage excellence in every area of your life. Today's Pearl is called Change on the Fly. That's right, change on the fly. George Bernard Shaw said that the people that get on in this life are the ones who seek the circumstances that they like, and if they can't find them, they make them or they create them. Keep that in mind as I share today's pearl. In the book, Who Moved My Cheese, we find 4 mice scurrying through a maze in search of their prize, which is cheese, in a certain part of the maze. Now they get accustomed to that cheese being in a certain spot in the maze every single day, so they all run to that one particular spot in the maze to find their cheese. And then there is one day when they run to that spot and they find there is no cheese. 2 of the mice are called Sniff and Scurry. They immediately see there is no cheese and they take off for other parts of the maze to see what they can find. The other 2 mice are called Hem and Haw, and they decide not to go anywhere else because they have grown accustomed to seeing their cheese in that spot every day. They feel like they're entitled to it, they feel like they deserve it, and they feel like all they should do is just sit there and wait for someone to bring the cheese to them and put it right there where they're used to getting it. And they won't budge, and they won't move, and they won't make any changes. Now, I won't go on to tell you the rest of the story except to say that chances are Sniff and Scurry had a better time finding cheese in that scenario than Hem and Haw did. In this country, there are 4 major spectator sports. There's baseball, football, basketball, and hockey. And of those 4, only hockey is the one where they have a practice called changing on the fly. When the puck travels to either end of the rink, the skaters on the ice will trade places with skaters on the bench. And this happens while play is in progress. They don't wait until play stops to make changes. They change while they have opportunity to do so, while the clock is still running, while play is still in progress, and they put on fresher skaters who are not as tired to possibly put themselves in position to win the puck, score a goal, and eventually win the game. Now, I bring up those 2 scenarios for this simple reason. Sometimes in life, when we're running around through our own personal maze, we may have gotten used to having cheese or finding cheese in a certain spot in the maze and a certain point of the day, week, month, or year. Now we may run into a situation where we go to that certain accustomed spot and it's no longer there. It's not there like we expected it to be. So in that situation, we have a couple of choices. We can hem and haw and sit around and wait for that cheese to reappear in that spot and wait for things to go back to the way they used to be. Or we can be like Sniff and Scurry and get out and hustle and hurry and look for an opportunity elsewhere. Because the fact of life is this: the only constant is change. Things are always changing, and those who usually get left behind are the ones who take the attitude that the way things are is the way things have always been and the way things will always be, so we shouldn't expect anything to be any different and just go through life the same old way and expect to get the same old results. Well, people who drive on the highways and byways of life, literally and figuratively, know that if you put your vehicle in park or put your vehicle in neutral, eventually you're going to get left behind and you're going to get dusted by people who are in drive, whether it's first gear, second gear, up to sixth gear or whatever, and they just keep the line moving while you just sit there and you get stuck and you fall behind and opportunities pass you by, because opportunities are not stagnant. Opportunity is constantly in motion, and you have to be in motion to catch up with those opportunities or to get ahead of them or to put yourself in a position to take advantage of them. It was Whitney Moore Young Jr. who said, "It is better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. If you're not in motion, you're not going to catch up." So, my pearl to you very simply today is this: you can hem and haw and wait for things to go back to the way they used to be, or you can sniff and scurry hustle and hurry, and seek out new opportunities to get what you want out of life. Because the truth of the matter is this: you might not have to change your destination, but you might have to change the route that you take to get there. And at the end of the day, you may have to change on the fly like hockey players and not wait for situations to break for you, to change for you, to stop for you, or to wait for you. And take the advice of Captain Jean-Luc Picard of Star Trek The Next Generation fame and George Bernard Shaw. When it comes to favorable circumstances, you don't wait for circumstances to become favorable. You create them, or, in the words of Jean-Luc Picard, you make them so. And that is today's Pearl from Earl. It is my hope that you got some value out of what I've just shared, and if you have, please do me on and give me a like or a thumbs up. Don't be stingy, share the wealth, pass this video on to people that you know, that you believe can benefit from this information as well. Now, this is one lesson that I have learned from a group of people, caring, committed individuals who are dedicated to helping me and others like me to become our best and to do our best so we can have our best every single day of our lives. And every day we gradually get better and better. If you believe that this group of people are the kind of folks that can help you to mastermind and come up with strategies that can help you to become your best self on a day-by-day basis, and to get your hustle on and sniff and scurry for opportunities that await you, opportunities that, like I said, are constantly in motion and are not stagnant, then I invite you to click the link that I have included below this video. You'll be taken to the website and you'll have the opportunity to check out all that they have to offer for yourself and to see what can possibly be beneficial for you. And if you act now, there is a trial membership, 10 days for $10. You have the opportunity to see firsthand what this community has to offer to help you to excel in every area of your life, whether personally or professionally. And if what you see is not to your liking, before the 10 days are up, you can ask for a refund and you'll get your $10 back, no questions asked. But at the very least, you'll have the opportunity to learn about a group of caring, committed individuals that are dedicated to help you become your best self in every area of your life. Now, this has been my privilege and honor to share this pearl of wisdom and insight with you, and I hope you got a lot of benefit and value from it. And until the next time when we gather around for another Pearl from Earl, this is Earl Bryant saying I hope to see you right back out there, signing off from the New York City suburbs of Long Island, and saying take care and be well. Make it a good one. Bye for now.